A young man named Arjun wanders through a dense forest. His face is filled with frustration, sorrow, and confusion. He feels lost, unable to find peace in his life, and burdened by failures and sadness. He hears rumors about a great sage who resides in the nearby mountains, Gautam Buddha, who is known to guide people to enlightenment. Arjun makes his way through the forest and finally arrives at the foot of a serene hill where he sees Gautam Buddha meditating under a large Bodhi tree. The atmosphere is calm, with birds chirping and a gentle breeze blowing. Arjun approaches Buddha with a hesitant heart. His face reflects the weight of his troubles. Buddha remains still and serene, exuding a divine peace. Arjun falls to his knees in front of Buddha and pleads, "O great sage, I am lost and burdened. No matter what I do, nothing brings me happiness. I seek your wisdom. Please help me find peace." Buddha slowly opens his eyes, smiling gently at Arjun. He invites him to sit down beside him. Arjun sits, waiting anxiously for words that will solve his problems. Without saying a word, Buddha asks Arjun to close his eyes and take a deep breath. Arjun, though anxious, follows Buddha's instruction. The serene energy surrounding Buddha begins to soothe Arjun's mind. The birds continue to sing, the wind rustles the leaves, and a sense of calm washes over him. Buddha breaks the silence. Why do you hold on to your suffering? Suffering is but a shadow you can learn to leave behind. Buddha begins to share a story. There was once a man who needed to cross a river. He built a raft and used it to reach the other side safely. Once across, he thought to himself, "Should I carry this raft on my back wherever I go because it helped me cross the river?" Arjun listens intently as Buddha continues. The man realized that carrying the raft would be a burden once he no longer needed it. So he left it behind. In the same way, you must learn to let go of the burdens of the past once they have served their purpose. Arjun begins to understand Buddha's words. His face softens, and a sense of lightness enters his heart. Buddha continues, "The nature of life is impermanence. Just as the river flows and changes, so do our problems, our thoughts, and our emotions. When you cling to them, you suffer. When you accept their impermanence, you find freedom." Arjun reflects on these words, realizing that his problems are like passing clouds, not permanent fixtures in his life. A tear of relief forms in his eye as he begins to let go of his attachments. As Buddha's teachings sink in, Arjun feels as if a great weight has lifted from his shoulders. He realizes that his suffering was born from his attachment to past failures and fears of the future. Now, for the first time in a long while, he feels present, peaceful, and free. Buddha smiles at him and says, "Remember, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." Arjun bows to Buddha in gratitude, feeling enlightened and inspired. His heart is filled with clarity as he stands up, ready to face life anew. Arjun walks back through the forest, but this time he walks with a light heart. The same forest that once seemed dark and overwhelming now feels alive and vibrant. The birds sing a little louder, the sunlight filters through the trees a little brighter, and Arjun smiles, carrying Buddha's wisdom with him. As Arjun disappears into the distance, Buddha closes his eyes again and returns to his meditation, a small smile on his lips. His presence continues to inspire and transform those who seek his wisdom. The lesson remains. Peace and happiness are not found in external solutions, but in the understanding of one's mind and the acceptance of life's impermanence.